Hey everyone, welcome back to The Advisor. My name is Lisa Urbanski, co-host of the show, joined today by Hassan Moaminah. So Hassan did not join us last week. He was recovering from an illness and is back today to deliver a message to us. We're going to be talking about Maria the Virgin and life's food habits for your mental health. So, Hassan is the author of Captain Garuda, A Tale of Bravery, Kindness, and a Big Heart, which is available at Walmart, Amazon. And he has been through a weight loss journey. He just competed in a bodybuilding competition. He just got a certificate in that area of life as well. So he has been through a lot and has a lot to share with us. I want to thank Spreaker and iHeartRadio for your sponsorship. And I just want to say thanks to the audience for your support as well. And if you have yet to like and subscribe, please do not forget to do so before the end of this episode, because without you, we cannot grow and thrive. Welcome back, Hassan. You're in Saudi Arabia. That's crazy. So far
I know
away.
that. I know.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Feeling much better, but because it's off season, usually there is something like what we call it hormone changing. Before we used to depending on a specific lifestyle for the cutting season. Within the cutting season, it's common that the bodybuilder not socialize. Mostly, he's like close with his family. But now we're back to our lifestyle. We can sleep, and now the the time zone for the sleeping became much better. Now, before I was not able to sleep well. Now, much better, and this is
Okay.
normal. And changing hormone is not a bad thing. It's okay, and for everyone almost.
So are you saying it stays brighter longer, or is that why?
Usually, it takes like 3 months for recovery. Even
Mm.
as a natural, it takes 3 months, but it's okay. This is not only bodybuilding. All sports need like off season, even marathons. Marathons usually for every 1 mile need 1 day recovery.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't know
if we
that.
say full marathon, 21 mile means you need 21-day recovery. Off
Okay.
season, they call it.
Yeah, it's so important and it's something that I'm getting better at, but really
Mhm.
allowing the body to recover. We're always trying to push ourselves to the next level, but sometimes we literally just need to sit still.
Like there is a famous bodybuilder who said, uh, like train hard and then rest hard. It's really
Yeah,
important to take a rest.
I'm gonna take that to heart and I'm gonna really start
Even
doing that.
Superman needs to rest to sleep. Even the Superman
What?
himself.
I know.
If you see the comics, take rest and sleep.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Mm.
So let's jump into today's topic. You wanted to talk about a few things. I'll let you just have the floor.
Okay. Most people we that know that Maria the Virgin, when she was delivering Jesus, she used to deliver alone. So how she did that? Most women's they need support from everyone to deliver. There are some food habits I was reading about Maria the Virgin. The first thing is something called the fresh date. The fresh date is coming yellow. Usually, the date which we find in the market is the dry one. It's coming in black or in other colors like brown. But there is another one which is still taken from the tree, from the palm tree, the yellow one. In Arabic, they call it rotab or balah. But this kind of dates, it has some important benefits. One of the main benefits that it's reduce anxiety, make you less stress. Usually, women's in within delivering kids, they are more stressed, and also it gives a quick energy and make delivery for the kids easier because it contain potassium, iron, and it's important also for delivery. There are some research I was reading about women who used to eat this fruit within the last 3 months, that delivering the kids was easier for them. And my wife, one of them used to be honest with you, she used to eat for until 3 months before she delivering twins. And Alhamdulillah, she delivered twins without injection, without anything, just natural in the
Wow.
hospital because they said it's urgent and they said we cannot use any kind of injection. We must deliver it natural.
Wow.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, the women's, if she was under stress all the time, especially these days, it's hard to deliver, and they need more support than the present support or the present support. And unfortunately, because our daily bad habits affect us and make us more anxiety. And one of the worst thing could happen, especially in the main cities, the noises, يعني especially the klaxon, the streets, especially at night. In some cities, like in Jakarta, it's illegal to use the klaxon at night,
At
prohibited,
the horn? Is
like
that
after
the horn?
specific time. Yes,
Is
yes,
that
the
it?
horn.
Okay.
We call it
Okay.
klaxon, this
What
one.
do you call it?
If you use it at klaxon in Indonesia, Bahasa Indonesia,
Ah,
klaxon.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. If
Interesting.
you use it
Thank
at
you.
night, it's illegal and you get like a fine from the
No
traffic
way.
police.
I
Yeah,
wish
this
we
in
would do that
Jakarta.
here.
I know. Because they are taking care about at night the environment or the voice environment. And if you see the Jakarta government or government in Indonesia, they're taking care about environment, even for bags, for almost everything. And imagine in Jakarta, the main city, the garbage, the organic garbage, like skin of the banana, like that. I know they throw it and they put it under the ground, but they still make like what we call it a gas. This gas, they take it to a station to use it as energy. And they, unfortunately, until they say it, while they give us free energy, let them throw the garbage. No problem. In a positive thinking. That's in Jakarta. Because the
Gotcha.
problem, they don't have enough space. But let's back to the main topic. Remember when we talked about the hydration before one of the episodes? Hydration
Yes.
also is really, really important, especially now, alhamdulillah, these days we have ability to access get cold water. If you drink cold water, mostly you're gonna feel comfortable instead of drinking hot water or warm water. So hydration is really important, and the right method for hydration is for every 10 kilogram, 325 milliliter in the regular days. If the temperature increased, it's much recommended to increase the dose maybe until 450 milliliter for every 10 kg or every 10 kilogram of the body weight daily. And if you have to check your body weight and you put this number, and you can exchange that from kg to pound. It's easy. It's not that hard.
Can you drink
Uh,
too much water?
يعني if you drink over the allowance, يعني let's say like if you go to marathons, for example, some marathon runners when they finish within the whole race they don't drink, but when they finish they drink immediately water. Mostly they don't recommend to drink directly water. You have to drink some juice because without thinking, if you drink more than 800 milliliter, you're gonna lose your kidneys. And this
Oh,
the yeah,
because
more
you
than
dilute, you
800
like
milliliter
drown your
within
body.
1 hour, within 1 hour. That's why it's too
Okay.
dangerous. So when you have to be careful within the whole day, like let's say wake up 16 hour, 15 hour. Within this 15 hour, you have to drink water.
Hey, that makes sense
And you
because
have to separate it, yeah. Mm,
your
mm,
body needs the water. Your brain needs water
mm.
as well. Uh,
And if
Water
you
is so
increase the
important.
dose of protein, you need to increase the dose of water. Why? Because the protein need water to process it,
Right.
to break it, the amino acid. Without the water, cannot be break it, and it will be affect for the kidneys also.
Right. Great information.
This is one of the other food resources which people used to depend. We're talking about the what we call it the middle C diet nutrition or diet
Hmm.
system. They used to depend on the barley, and wheat, two main ingredients for carbo resource. I know the wheat people try to say it's contain gluten like that. The only problem that if you are sensitive from gluten, then it's not allowed to eat it. But if you don't have any sensitivity, the gluten, to be honest with you, it's kind of protein help to produce the good bacteria in our digesting system. So it's not something bad. This is just additional information. And also, they used to depend on olive oil. Olive oil contain omega-9. And that's why you see most influencers that try to use the olive oil for cooking, especially in salad dressing. Because omega-9 is still important. And if you drink olive oil in empty stomach, like 1 tablespoon, it can clean your stomach in empty stomach. And also, they used to eat fig and grapes. Fig and grapes because it's most common fruits there in the Middle East. That's why it's to depend because it's like contain natural sugar and antioxidants, which is fight the cancers. And the last one is the milk. And the most common milk in Middle East, something called the sour milk. The sour milk tastes like sour cream, but it's not for eat. It's like for drink. It's amazing also taste.
Oh, you like it? It's good?
I don't like it. My kids love it.
Oh,
And
okay.
they have in Saudi Arabia something with flavor like strawberry or mango. And my kids love that. But because contain sugar, unfortunately, we stopped that. And now we're just using the normal one. This is this food habits. What's the most important lessons which we should learn from it? That complete food nutrition is the key for healthy pregnancy and also psychological stability and relaxation help for the woman, especially for her kids' emotion and also for delivering the kids. And the last thing is faith care. Since from childhood until grown up, this is the most common 3 lessons should everybody learn about from Maria the Virgin about how to be successful in life. From myself, I used to use this method for my life. I saw so many things change in my life. Like, for example, before, I was thinking that there is a difference between Muslim and Christian and Jewish. And at the end, I saw them, they're all the same. Whatever Muslims or Christian, and they are all in the same situation, all in the same boat. Because let's be honest with you, in our religion, we know that the Muslim who don't hurt the brothers or sisters by his tongue or his hand, never hurt anyone. So this is the real Muslims. So when I see a lot of Christians do the same thing, I believe they're going to go to the heaven. How they don't go to the heaven? Because the God fair with everyone. That's when I start thinking by this way, then I was thinking more positive and happiness in my heart became bigger. Yani, I feel that there is a big hope in this entire world. I'm going to find the pathway, like the same thing with myself, with everyone. That's why yani, the lessons which they taught us in schools, and even in any other school worldwide, is totally wrong. That if you follow this way, you're going to go to the heaven. No, there is only one way. There's not any other way. But because they try to explain, if you break us, we'll make blah, blah, blah. No, that's wrong. Totally wrong. And the last thing, to be honest with you, even Maria the Virgin, she was heard from their people. Even the Maria the Virgin, within her present life.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized we all equal in the same boat. We all have the same problems. I couldn't believe that.
We do.
It
We
was
really
shocking
do.
for me.
Every single person is so unique
Yeah.
and we
Mhm.
all are human and we all have the same needs. We're all working towards the same thing. We just do it differently.
To be honest with you, I was watching a short. It was talking like it's a cartoon short. 98% are in a universe, and 2% they call them the bullies, and they are sad. And this 2% look at and the 1% who's making workouts, like let's say like this Arnold Schwarzenegger or the famous bodybuilders or any athlete. This the 1%. The 2% want
Oh,
to get out from the 98% and want
yeah,
to go to the 1%.
right,
This is the reality of life. We are part of the 2%. We want to go to the 1% because we don't have any other choice.
right. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. So this is the most common things in life. We have to think about it. Yani our wellness life, wellness, our our mentality health care. Our mentality health is really important. We have to take care about it, not by taking medication, but by doing right habits. Because let's say the difference between vitamin C and the difference between painkiller. Painkiller, it will kill the pain immediately, but it's not a treatment. It's just a painkiller. You have to take
Temporary.
vitamin C. Yes, and you have to do it by the right way. By the
Yeah.
way, I tried a new method for cooking the food, like for the cottage cheese, because it contains a lot of ingredients from the collagen and it's really hard to digest. I squeezed orange juice with the cottage cheese to make it like a cream cheese. I know that the taste was good, but it was easier for digest. And now I see my skin much better.
Oh, because of the vitamin C.
Yeah, it's good for skin because usually the collagen is hard to digest. But if you put the collagen capsules or the collagen supplement with vitamin C together and you take it, it will be easier for the body to take it because usually the collagen capsule is hard to digest because it's
Makes
heavy.
sense. Yeah.
Yes. And you
Oh,
need vitamin
interesting.
C to
I'm gonna
digest.
try that.
Mm, mm,
I'm gonna try that.
mm. Instead of putting like vegetable oil, just put orange juice and it's give the same creamy, like a cream cheese in a cream
Right. Yeah.
cheese.
That
Mm,
sounds delicious, actually. Thanks for
mm,
the tip.
mm. Thank you.
Amazing.
This is and one last thing. I'm happy, alhamdulillah, that finally I got my IPB certification, my master degree, and
Yeah.
became certified coach, fitness coach by the International Federation of Fitness and Bodybuilding. Finally.
Congratulations. You
So it's
worked
like
your butt off.
300 grams the weight of the certificate, like the
Wow.
bodybuilders.
Wow. So what are you gonna
But they
do with
say
it? What do you plan to
They
do?
said they said now you can apply for the license, college license. With the college license, you will be get access for the IPB social media and the magazines and their website, and to train through the international federation.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
that's the unique
exciting.
thing. I know.
Yeah, congratulations. We were celebrating before we started recording. But
I
that's
know.
quite an accomplishment and you sure worked your butt off.
I know.
Remind everybody about your journey through weight loss because that's what did that kind of bring you to this point in your life?
Exactly. To be honest with you, weight loss journey is like a war, and you don't have much weapons. The reality, to be honest with you, because most people who want to lose weight, they don't have that much of money. Before I made a couple of days, like a small short podcast in my YouTube channel, it was talking about my journey. I said in the podcast that I didn't join this way by privilege, but by pain.
Mhm.
The reality, it's to be honest with you, the people who want to be successful by pain, they will get more than privilege. I know that could be hard to think about it, but it's possible. to be honest with you, Michael Phelps, he's the greatest swimmer in the world, but he got it by pain. He used to have so many psychological, social problem in life, but he used to put his energy in the swimming pool. And that's why I used to start by going to swimming pool, because the swimming pool helped to reduce anxiety and depression, because the depression coming from anxiety. Like most people, they quit from the gym because they feel it's pain like that. But when they feel comfortable in the gym, and that's why most people who want to start losing weight, I recommend to do like me, to start like in a swimming pool. After that, when they find group classes, join group class, whatever, dancing, boxing, anything you love it, jiu-jitsu, anything you want it, no problem. Just go with the people and try to socialize with positive people. I talked about two tips, main tips. To start, sorry, to stop eating too much processed food, and try to switch something not processed, like complex carb, like rice. We call it nasi in Malaysia, or any other food like oatmeal, quinoa, this kind of food or carbohydrate, which is slower to break it and doesn't make sugar spike. And while you have sensitive from insulin, don't worry, you're gonna lose more weight. So don't worry about that. More sensitivity, more losing weight, more metabolism higher. This is the unique thing. And the second thing, that hang out with positive people for positive activities. If you see the coffee shops is boring or with a lot of negative people, try to go to like board games, coffee shops, try to go to play paddles, any activities you see this community are positive, go with them. It's okay. You're gonna find it. I know maybe the first time you try, you're gonna find maybe bad experience because negative people, but by the time you're gonna discover new people. Like in so many group applications like Meetup and these apps, you can discover offline people, people in offline activities. That's why.
Yeah, it's really important to try different things and to have patience. A lot of people have a hard time, they get nervous when they try something new, but when
Yeah.
you do it, it gives you confidence, and you can hold yourself a little bit higher, walk a little bit taller. New experiences just open doors to other things. And then when you meet like-minded individuals, I feel like that's what you're talking about is surrounding yourself with positive energy that you resonate with, right?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I know a lot of people, there's one thing they scare from it, death.
Oh, what?
Yeah, death, the death. Everybody's scared from the death. Yeah, to be honest with you, one day we all gonna die, but instead of dying weak, it's better to die strong. And believe me, yani, while the God is fair with everyone, believe me, you're never gonna die in a something badly way if you did something good or you did your best in your life. Remember, you're gonna get based on what you believe, what you did. The most common and unfortunately stories that happen in the history. There is one guy, he found a piece of steel and he tried to make it like that. That steel now they use it for tailing shop. And he said, let me register it as patient with patient number. And he said, let me find an idiot to sell this invention. And he sold it by $400. And he said to himself, I found an idiot, or I sold this tiny steel or this broken steel for only $400 to an idiot. And this company made billions of dollars from this tiny steel. But because his believing was bad, he got for what he believed for $100 only.
Wow.
That's the
That's
bad thing.
crazy.
But if he used to believe that it's make value for the people, and he believed that, and he sold based on that, he will get more than this.
Right.
But because that's what he believed.
Yeah, you could sell a glass of water for a different price at every event. So you could sell water at the grocery store, you could sell water at a sporting event. They all charge different amounts, but it's the same water. and it's just adding value to it. So when you add value to something, you can charge more money for it. And that goes for yourself. When you add more value to who you are, then you become less likely to, buy a thing for $400. Right?
Exactly. To be honest with you, I learned an important lesson from my trip in Dubai. Most people, when they go to Dubai, or unfortunately, a lot of people, they go to do bad activities. But I decide to say, no, don't do that. And I learned I should leave for any country I go to visit a good fingerprint. After I back from Dubai to Saudi Arabia, I found a lot of debits I have to pay. I don't know how it came in one time, but the shocking info, the bank called me and they said, we're gonna delay 2 installments. I said, why? No reason. No reason, just like that. It's just like that. I got shocked. I don't know what's happened, what's going on. But this is what happened. I was shocked. But it was good.
Nice.
Give me time to do something.
Right.
Because this installment is things I have to pay for the teachers to teach the IELTS test courses for the student who want to pass the test to apply for universities. Because we have like a training center in Dubai, or in Sharjah, sorry, in Emirates. We teach the student courses for IELTS so they can apply for the test to go for universities.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
Would you like to tell our audience more about your book and your
Yeah,
website and all of that stuff, please?
yeah. For my book, it's based on my true life story that it's a baker man. Baker man, the bakery in Indonesia is something luxury. It's not for everyone. It's like when you go to fancy shops in New York. So the bread's something fancy. At the end of the day, of course, there is an extra bread no one gonna buy. So what he do, he presented for the kids. Usually in Indonesia, they stuff the bread by Nutella or chocolates or spread something like that. So when the kids have it like that, it's like you give them something from New York, like something snacks, something yani, really, really fancy, and the kids smile and laugh. To be honest with you, why I choose Orphan's House? Because the orphans, unfortunately, worldwide, people think about him to take the money. In many countries, many organizations, and the orphans is a red line. No one must to be break it and must be protected. Why? Because if no one protect them, the whole country will be affected. That's why in many countries, when you see orphans, people take their money without protection. They cannot do anything. That's what's gonna happen to that country. They don't see the benefit of the money. No matter what they collect, it's gone quickly. And
Right.
that's why I put the value for the orphans. We have to respect them because they are our children. And I believe that as a father and a teacher at the same time. So this happened at the end of every duty. But one day he was climbing the mountain because Bandung is a mountain city. There is one old lady want to reach to her home up in the mountain. So he helped her to reach there. And directly after he took her to her home, she gave him a necklace for Garuda. The Garuda is like there's something called Garuda Panchasila. It's the 5 principles in life, but Garuda in old method in Indonesia about God protect the country from enemies, but that's this method change to something much better to be
Hmm.
nationalism about or to be about the nation to protect it like that. So anyway, he wore that necklace, and there is a storm came, and physical change happened, and he got wings to fly. And he from here the story of Captain Garuda, and of course there is a bad guys. Every story in the world there's a bad guy. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, everything there's a bad guy. And the bad guy is named Nyargongo. Nyargongo is name of lava in Congo, but this bad guy, he came to Indonesia to destroy the peace of Indonesia because like it's like a lava city or lava area. And it's like you can see here many earthquakes happen in Indonesia. So he protect the whole country from the danger of this guy until he destroy him. And at the end of the story, tell you every good deed can make you a hero, and you don't need to have a superpower like a Superman, whatever, to be a hero. If you do like a small action, can be a real hero. And to be honest with you, believing that this creating this story to be a hero, now in the reality, I see everybody say losing 155 pounds make you a real hero, because it's not that easy. It takes to be patient for every moment.
Totally. It takes a lot of
Mhm.
patience.
And that's why when I create the websites, I create the website to give a chance for everyone to be a hero in his own life, because everybody has his own story and they deserve to be a hero. If he want to decide to become, he can join my academy, captaingarudafitness.gymdofree.com. And I'm ready to teach them for every step. And plus, I provide for 1 year within the membership by only $135, psychological support unlimited. There is no limitation.
100 $135 for the year.
Yeah. Workout plan changeable, nutrition plan changeable, and 1 year's psychological support through our social media platform like WhatsApp, like that. And plus 1 year follow-up weekly. This
Wow,
is
that's
only
amazing.
between $135. That's it. No any additional fees or hidden fees.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So you coach people and help them along their way, follow up with them weekly. That sounds really great.
Mhm. Exactly.
Perfect. So can you repeat where they can find you again, Hassan?
They can find me in my social media platform, Captain Garuda, and my
Okay.
website,
Yeah.
captaingarudafitness.gymdofree.com. It's like JIM. And they can find me also on Instagram, Captain Garuda, untuk Indonesia. That's my name. But it's okay. They can search Captain Garuda. It's easy. The same tag. And also, you can contact me directly in WhatsApp. It's plus 966 56 447 3084.
You and thank you for showing up today and for talking to us about some really, really important habits that we forget about, and for providing value to that. And again, congratulations on your accomplishment. That's amazing.
Thank you. My best advice, sometimes you don't need to go far away to find the big fish. Sometimes it's under your feet.
Mm, that's beautiful. Let's leave the audience with that.
Mm.
Perfect. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. That was Hassan Moaminah, and I'm Lisa Urbanski, host of The Advisor. And that's all for today. Thanks again for tuning in. And as mentioned, please do not forget to like and subscribe. We need you to continue growing, and we appreciate you. So, bye for now.
Sampai jumpa.
Mhm.